Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalren. In today's video, we're going to be talking about combat rogues and energy regeneration. A lot of you guys have asked me how do I get better energy regeneration when playing my combat rogue. In today's video, I'll show you exactly how, through talents, some glyphs, and some of the basic tips in order to make sure you guys have the highest energy regen that you can get on your combat rogue when it comes to PvP scenarios. But to preface the video before we continue on ahead, there's no specific macro, specific ability that grants us energy regen. For the most part, it's passives that combat rogues have, but probably passives that you might have never really read through the spellbook for. So in this video I'm going to break down what these passives do and how to weave them together in order to get the maximum regen possible. The first passive is Combat Potency, which gives us 5 extra haste from all our stats. First things first, haste gives us a little bit extra energy, so that's a good passive. Second is our offhand attacks have a chance to generate 15 energy. Slow weapons have a high chance. This means our master strikes as well as auto attack offhand attacks gives us a chance to generate energy. This tells us that you need to stay in combat and always touch something or somebody, whether it be a pet, whether it's a pally who just bubbled, or whether it's a warrior you're not trying to kill, but at least touch something at all times when it comes to PvP combat in order to get that chance to generate 15 energy. Swiftblade's Cunning also plays a part, as it's a passive 5% to haste and multi-strike, giving us 5% to haste, which gives us extra energy regen. This isn't something you can actively trade into or turn on as a combat rogue, but still, letting you know what kind of passives you have is always important to learn. Another buff that's actually not showing up in spellbooks and doesn't show up on the Worldcraft website, but it has been buffed in the patch notes before and shows up on Wowhead, is Vitality. Vitality is a combat-only passive, and it gives our energy regeneration rate by 20% an increase, and our attack power should be increased by 50% rather than 40%, although this is an older picture. This talentless ability has been buffed, so it is confirmed that it's in the game, but it won't be found in your spellbook. The next passive we can actually control. This one's called Ruthlessness, and it reads that for every combo point it gives us 20% chance after a finisher, that finisher being Eviscerate, Kidney, or something like a Recuperate or Slice and Dice, 20% per combo point to restore us back 25 energy. To apply this passive properly, you need to make sure that when you use your finishers, you use with as many combo points as possible in order to have a high chance to gain back that 25 energy. Our Mastery works well weaved together with Combat Potency. Our Mastery allows us more offhand attacks, which conversely with our melee offhand attacks gives us more chances to regen 15 energy per offhand hit. Spec and Venom Rush will increase your maximum energy by 15, as well as give you a high energy regeneration per opponent that you have poisoned. Now, whether you poison them with wound poison, crippling poison, or instant poison, the game is smart enough in order to detect that there's a poison on an enemy, gives you higher chances for energy regen. Now, when you consider this in PvP, don't think of yourself poisoning 3 people at once. Think of yourself poisoning that one extra target. This ability is decent for combat, and it does offer some energy regen, but it's not like a superb magnanimous amount unless you're poisoning 3 people. The energy increase on the maximum energy is very nice and very potent though. The last ability that's actually a glyph is a glyph of energy, and it increases our maximum energy by 20%. While this doesn't make our energy regeneration any better, having that extra breathing room with maximum amount of energy increased by 20% can sometimes alleviate some of the stress when it comes to PvP situations and managing energy. It helps us pull energy better and helps us manage it slightly better. At least that's what it did for me in my personal experiences. I would recommend this glyph for most combat rogues and most rogues overall when it comes to PvP. And this is the best I can tell you guys when it comes to energy regen. I've discussed all the passives that work in order to give you the highest energy regeneration, but if you are still having an issue with it, I can make a video on energy pulling, but that'll be a whole separate video. Hopefully guys, this video and some of the tips from this video will help you perform better as a combat rogue when it comes to energy regen. And if you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure to respond to them as quickly as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Dalren. Hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.